Why?
Wait, you have an ice cream cone? You have cones too? Oh, it's a drumstick.
Mm-hmm. A
Break
mini.
what?
A mini.
Breakfast of champions.
Mini drumsticks.
That's what the drummer of that Kiss cover band is a picture of in here uses. Mini drumstick.
I made chicken drumsticks last night.
Delicious.
Apparently, because the 6-year-old ate 3 of them, kept going back.
Heck yeah. Doesn't that feel way better than when they go, oh, Mom, this is gross? Margot lives in fear of that. Oh, this is gross.
That's why we just eat the same thing every night.
That's what she said too. All right, we got to get into some stories here. And those birds get loud at your house.
I know.
They just want you to know we're here, we're happy. It's a great day.
Oh, are we doing phone call first?
Danny
Who listens to this show? Because if they do, they don't now.
and Country Corey
It would basically be a giant FU.
on 98.1 The Max.
Am I a bad parent because blank?
901-535-9898.
Good morning. How are y'all?
Great. How are you doing?
Doing good. I have a phrase that I use on my daughter. I've gotten plenty of eye rolls in the grocery store, but my daughter's a redhead, and I will tell her I'm going to slap the red out of her head. But full disclosure, I've never touched my kids, but it's a great phrase.
It is. It's lots of fun.
Yeah,
Yes,
because I
it
think I'm going
is.
to slap that face off your head. But I like the red
Yeah,
out of your hair.
great. Yeah, flaming red hair, and I'm like, I'm going to slap the red out of your head.
I'm rolling my eyes at you in the grocery store right now.
Exactly.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Am I a bad parent because I don't care about the makeup? Like Avery's huge into makeup. She loves it. I mean, she's like, I want to say Picasso, but that's not quite as abstract. She's a little more uniform, but she'll be all bragging about it, and I couldn't care less. It's impossible for me to care less about that than I actually do.
No, I don't think. I mean, it's like when the 8-year-old walks up to me every 10 minutes. Mom, look at my TikTok. And it's like the exact same one as the one before. And I'm like, no, I don't care about every interest she has.
Right. Okay. Then I'm not a bad parent for that anyway. Probably a multitude of other reasons that I'm not thinking of. From the Facebook page, am I a bad parent because I won't let my daughter go over to her boyfriend's house? And the daughter's like 10. So no, I think you're right in line with that, sir. Right in line with that.
Am I a bad parent because I forget their names? Absolutely not.
My mom couldn't remember our names. My dad's name was Casey. My 2 older brothers were Carrie and Craig, and my name's Corey. So Craig, Carrie, Corey, God, what is your name?
She did it to herself. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she really did. It's cute till you get mad and then you can't have any of them come out. I think it's funny that I call my kids my nieces. And I don't know, I guess because my nieces were around for so long before they were that I think it's weird.
So you call them by their nieces, by your niece's name sometimes.
Yeah, all the time.
Well, at least you don't call them by the dog's name. Really,
Mm.
Louie? God, what is your name, kid? One guy on the Facebook says, am I a bad parent because I won't let my daughter win anything? If she beats me, she did it for real. No false sense of success.
No, I don't think so. But you have better patience than we do because ours just cries when she loses all the time.
It's
like,
let her win so you don't have to deal with that, huh?
Right. It's like it's Connect 4. Who
Also,
cares?
see, no false sense of success also means no building sense of confidence. Just throwing that out there.
Little Corey tidbit.
I've got 5 kids. Sometimes you got to let them win. 901-535-9898. One more. Tell my son that his disc actually did go out of bounds. Who keeps up with out of bounds in disc golf? I thought you just threw it and went and got it no matter where it was.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know there was the out of bounds either.
Like, you're a rules lawyer if you're that much. Wow. All right. Are you a bad parent because blank? 901-535-9898. Okay.
I mean, yeah, ice cream.
You don't seem to be vibing on this one.
I don't.
Yeah. How you feeling about this?
I feel like I don't know if we're supposed to answer it or not.
Yes, we're supposed to answer it. 98.1 The Max. Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, bud.
Am I a bad parent because I don't jump up for everything my 2-year-old wants?
No.
No, hallelujah. So many people are at their kids' beck and call, man. You're doing it right.
They come in the most inopportune time.
Just keep up the good work, buddy.
Yeah, have a good morning.
You too, bud. Bye. You got to know the difference.
Of what?
Of when to jump up and when not to.
Why was I so cranked up in the 6 o'clock hour and now I've like hit a wall?
Oh, no.
You love this cup that I bought myself, don't you?
You bought it yourself.
Just like Michael Scott.
I bought it myself.
It's actually a promotion cup for Horrible Bosses too, but I thought I had to have it. So I stole it out of the prize closet.
Ooh.
Don't tell Neri. I don't want it to come out of my taxes.
I won't tell her about the coffee cup if you won't tell her about the 48 t-shirts I got the other day. No, it was just the 3 you saw at the crawfish thing.
Okay, as long as you don't tell about that new roof I got. just start making stuff up.
I got 2 cars. You just got a roof. I got 2 cars and an air conditioner.
Oh man, I'm loving my new carpet. Can't take a drink of that right now.
Now it's hot in here.
Oh, I know.
Got me a 0-turn mower. I don't know why, since the landscape company comes out every week.
Right. Why would you even need that?
I don't know.
Oh man. Oh God. I don't know. I think we should have gone like a shade lighter on the house paint. It looks good, but when it gets light and it's when it's real sunny, it's too light.
I'm amazed at the difference in the backyard since it was leveled.
Oh, I mean, we had to take down, like, I think we took 42 trees down. But you had to make room for the pool.
Olympic sized, right?
Yeah. The patio furniture, man, that was a nice gift.
Man, I really enjoying the big green egg.
We got a trip coming up at the end of June. That was just from Stapleton, though.
How's that outdoor kitchen working out?
It's amazing how bath fitters, like, they fit. They actually fit.
You're killing me. You are killing me.
Oh, no.
What, did Wi-Fi go out in your smart home?
I just see that Josh story up there. Makes me nervous.
With the
Would
Josh
you like
story?
a little story there? Do we need the vaccine or not?
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm so confused.
I know, I'm so over it. I'm so over it. All right, go away, pandemic.
Just go away.
We've had enough. We've had enough.
I did see. Oh. Do you know that your quote was on the news last night?
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
And what? In which quote? And in what context?
They showed the Zoom of the world leaders having a meeting on a Zoom. So every world leader is on it, and Biden's the only one wearing a mask. Because now you can catch it digitally, they said. I'm kidding. And someone said, they go, yeah, well, the mask is really just for show. I was like, Corey said it today.
You want to drop this Collective Soul song?
Yeah. Even the press secretary said that. Or whatever she's called.
It's true.
Sending out a message.
Sending out an
SOS. Okay, so what are we gonna do? Read a few more of these and then what?
Talk about why what makes us feel like bad parents. We need some stories. You have a story, Danny? Try to think.
Okay. Yeah, I got a good one.
Perfect.
That's really mean.
All right. I'll start with the question, and you can read a couple of these. Phone call story time. What do you think?
Yeah.
Perfect. Contact.
And then Steel Panther break.
Steel Panther.
Danny
Do we need a survey to know how senseless people are?
and Country Corey
The word loaf, I can't do it.
on 98.1 The Max.
Am I a bad parent because I blank 901-535-9898?
On my Facebook page, I see my daughters refer to my adult beverages as Daddy Sprites. Does that make me a bad parent? Absolutely not.
At least they're not saying Dad drinks a fifth of whiskey a day.
Right. You got to train them what to say and not say. Am I a bad parent because my youngest daughter's first words with the in-laws at Christmas were son of a bitch, clear as day? Absolutely not.
Yeah, you can't teach your kids curse words. That makes you a bad parent.
I don't think you do it on purpose. Well, I know you don't do it on purpose.
I see these TikToks where they're just laughing about the kids cussing. And I'm like, all you're doing is making a bed that you're going to have to lay in one day. And it bothers me. Little like a 2-year-old dropping F-bombs on TikTok, not so much.
I think it's hilarious just because they've heard you and they use it. When I think it's funny is when they use it in the proper like way, context. That's like even, like a tough way to say it. I remember my niece was like 4 years old and she asked my dad to fix the goggles, and goggles suck. And she was like, I can't get these tight, Papa, and he's messing with them. And she looks at him and goes, they're a bitch, ain't they?
Okay, that's kind of funny.
But, I mean, when they use it in a, like a context that's smarter than just saying the word, you know what I mean?
Right. I'm talking about the ones that are just laughing about it, not the ones that are like, oh my goodness. It's the ones that are just rolling laughing and letting them say it over and over and over just so they can laugh.
Yeah, because they're just doing it to make you laugh.
Right. The kid's going to think that's funny. Then he's going to say that in the grocery store or something, and it's not going to be funny, and you're going to be all mad. Anyway, let me get off my soapbox. 901-535-9898. Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, bud.
Am I a bad parent because I don't jump up for everything my 2-year-old wants?
No, hallelujah. So many people are at their kids' beck and call, man. You're doing it right.
They come in the most inopportune time.
Just keep up the good work, buddy.
Yeah, have a good morning.
You too, bud. Bye.
It's like you're not a what is it called?
Short
Order cook. Thank you.
This ain't the Waffle House.
You're gonna eat what I make, and that's it. That's your choice.
That didn't make you a bad parent because you make them eat the food. That's the way I grew up. You eat what's for dinner, or you make your own damn dinner.
Now I do give in a little bit because I do make different vegetables. But what's good about that is I eat all vegetables, so they all go on my plate. Different ones go on my 2 kids' plate. They both eat broccoli, so I try to keep that in the house.
Right.
But one won't eat green beans and one won't eat carrots. Carrots is what so it's usually carrots on one and
cooktop carrots, like in the pan.
No, she likes them straight out of the bag.
Oh, I'm talking about the carrots that you serve for dinner. Are you cooking them?
No, she likes them straight out of the bag.
Okay.
So I don't usually eat those.
Okay, good. I was gonna say if you're making like canned carrots in a pot, and that's nasty. I was gonna say that alone makes you serving cooked carrots makes you a bad parent.
I like cooked carrots. You don't like cooked carrots?
No, not
especially like in a pot roast.
No, that's different. That's different. Now we're talking about roast carrots are different than stovetop carrots because they get soaked in all that gravy.
That tastes so good.
901-535-9898. Am I a bad parent because I taught my son how to drink alcohol and not get sick? Well, I mean, he is in elementary school. Had a long fuse on it, I guess. Your morning wood.
It didn't say that.
No, it didn't say that at all. And I don't know who put that on there. I don't know their kid.
Hey, am I a bad parent because my kid is so bossy and doesn't let you play or pretend the way you want to? You have to do everything she does. So I told her one time, and you wonder why you have no friends?
Oh, snap.
Am I a bad parent to say that?
Maybe if you say it just once, if you reiterate it and drive it home, maybe, but saying it once.
I felt bad, but at the same time, I kind of felt like I needed to teach her. You complain all the time that you don't have friends. Well, maybe it's because you're so bossy and you don't let them do what they want to do.
Maybe you're right, because you got to teach them somehow to give and take that a little bit,
And you're right. I think, don't drive it home, because after I said it once, I was like, that ain't ever going to say that again, because she'll never forget it. So I need to not pound it in her head.
Right. You don't want to make it, whatever. 901-535-9898. What are you afraid makes you a bad parent? Your morning wood is on the way.
Well, Cleve, thanks, man. You have a blessed day.
Wow, look at you just wishing good on people.
And Joy giving us hearts. Well, fantastic. I will, now that you two have just brightened my day. Every time that something bad happens, I'll just remember those remarks. Thanks, Justin. Corey said I look like a grandma.
I didn't say you look like a grandma, so you look like you raided grandma's closet.
Does your grandma know that you raided her wardrobe?
Only if your grandma is Barry Manilow.
Oh, the zip of the whip is going in. That's
Man, why do I have to approve everything all the time?
Oh my God. Look at the one that just came in. Don't say it out loud.
Zip whip.
It's the first word. I didn't even read what it said. It was just the first word, and I stopped. Then, see, Cleve and Joy, it just can be ruined that quickly. Are you the zip whip or?
Yeah. How not to get your text read on the air.
Because I took my 7-year-old to Hooters.
Oh, I got a great story about that. I got a great story about taking a kid to Hooters.
Oh, look it.
I saw
it. I wonder if that's true or if he just heard an out, like a bumper. We sound exactly the same, too, is what's funny to me.
I disagree with that. You have a weird thing called energy.
What?
Said you sound the same. Like, no, you don't. You have you have this thing called energy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that new system I got put on my old system. The energy.
Man, tankless hot water heater works like a charm.
Does it?
Yeah, man.
I bet with all those people, you must love that in your house.
Oh, they're moving this weekend.
Oh, yeah. What movie company is it?
For real. Read this thing about Chernobyl yesterday.
Oh, I love Chernobyl.
I did think that was great. The show was awesome. It was just about how it's a tourist attraction.
I wouldn't do it yet, though.
And how the Russian government or whatever is all, don't do it, don't come to Chernobyl, but people do anyway.
Right. And like hazmat suits.
Like thousands of them. No, they're just walking around regular. They're not in any kind of hazmat suit or nothing.
No?
No. And they're like
They
wandering.
must have got the vaccine.
They're like wandering through the woods to get there and stuff. It's crazy. Crazy.
Is 80? What is going on? Can I touch this OpEx for a second?
You can touch it whenever you want.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
I don't. Oh, okay. That'll go in later. Why was it?
I didn't know you could click on the missing thing and it would jump to it. That is new information.
You said that last time I showed you.
Did I? I'll say it every time, apparently.
Like a month ago.
Okay, well, I forgot.
I was like, I just learned it myself, like in December.
I haven't had the occasion to use it, so I've forgotten. And you know what they say, if you don't use it, you lose it.
That's right. Did you like the Danny Ruins Everything? It's not much. I just...
Yeah, that's perfect.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I meant to bring up the sound.
What sound?
We're gonna have to go off of I guess I could record it for Stapleton.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We can't be doing it up on this thing.
Oh, it can't be live on the Facebook, can we?
What time are we doing that?
9:30?
No.
No, 8:30, 8:40.
Okay. Well, I'll just quit it before that. I already got it ready to roll.
We've done that done for your dog before.
I know. I told you that. You said, but can you do it enough?
Oh yeah, I did say that, didn't I?
Or was that about the kids? Maybe that was about the kids.
I don't know, man. I got it all. It's all a blur.
We can skip that if you want to.
We probably got something else that could go there. You're the one that I want.
Oh yeah, I got that one down too. We gotta get that audio.
We can do the lavish kids parties, or that story, or we could do that story and the Josh fight, and then go into the Staples contest. I got a feeling that Staples contest is going to go quick, though. I think I just got. Yeah,
You just got that feeling?
I do.
I got a feeling.
Had that feeling the other day, and it did not. But who knows?
I spell conscience.
On science.
On science. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, ooh. Oh, sorry, you're on mute.
That is such a great soundtrack. I'm sorry.
I know. Was I singing right with it? Do you see me?
Oh, I didn't. I wasn't looking at you. I
Oh,
was looking at Olivia Newton-John. Sorry.
everybody on Facebook was looking at me because I saw your mouth moving, so I was doing exactly what you were doing. I thought it would freak you out. I texted you something about conscience. What are we doing?
We're gonna go into Morning Wood. You want me to tell the story?
Sure.
Danny
I told you so.
and Country Corey
You are ridiculous.
on 98.1 The Max.
I was picking up Avery from band the other day, and I'm sitting in the parking lot, and this car pulls up beside me, Danny, and this lady she's just jamming her radio. I mean, she's just jamming. She'd be like,
Honey.
I pull up and I'm like, oh, she's jamming. I'm down. And I just start singing along. You're the one I want, honey. Woo, ooh, ooh, honey. And she looks at me and gives me this mean look and then turns it off.
Now, wait a minute. Were you in your car or were you next to her window?
I was in my car and she pulled up into the parking space next to me and she was jamming. I started singing along, dancing and looking at her and laughing. And she just goes, grr, and turns it off. Off.
That's the whole point of jamming out in your car, is so other people see you and join in.
I was blown away. I was like, wow, that's the way to kick off a band-parent relationship. Nice job, B. I was offended and hurt.
I bet.
I mean, I don't even know what to say. I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah, because what a biatch. I mean, that's like what you do. I wouldn't know what to say here, because I mean, that's why you jam out, you pull up next to somebody and you hope that they jam with you.
Right. And then it was awkward to just sit there for another 5 minutes waiting on.
Oh my God. What?
It was so awkward.
Wait, you were picking her up, so then you had to sit next to her and wait?
Yeah. We were sitting there and she pulls up in the parking space next to me. And she's all here. This is exactly what happened.
Okay, first of all, why is she jamming out to that song in her car anyway?
It's a great song.
It's a great song, but I'm not playing it in my car. I'm going to be 6 White Claws in and get up in a karaoke machine and do it. I'm not jamming out my car to the Grease soundtrack.
Oh no, man, it's a great soundtrack. I've been known to listen to some Grease. I ain't afraid. But to be like that is uncalled for, Danny Bruns. It's uncalled for, and I'm offended and hurt.
You had to sit next to her for 5 minutes? Did you just, let me guess, you got out your phone and looked at it immediately like you were doing something?
Isn't that the only way to handle that? It's fine. I didn't want to be interested in something else. It was weird. I was like, God almighty. Then
Yeah.
I pulled up to pick Avery up night before last, and she was there again. And I was like, I ain't parking nowhere near her.
She drives a minivan, doesn't she?
Toyota Camry.
Okay, good, because I'm going to get that minivan. I don't want to be pulling up, listening to the Grease soundtrack and then turning it off when the dude next to me is dancing, because I didn't know if that came like with it.
I mean,
With the minivan.
the dude dancing next to you comes with the minivan. It's standard equipment, you know.
I don't want that package.
And it ruined my morning wood.
Mornings on The Max with your Morning Wood.
Which Morning Wood headline is the actual headline for today for Malco Movie Passes? Would a homemade soap maker invent new detergent that removes radioactivity from reactor sites?
Would a woman find an 8-carat diamond inside a rotten tree stump?
Or would a woman sue Bagel Bites for being low quality pizza?
901-535-9898. Which one of those headlines is the real Morning Wood headline? $98.1 The Max. Good morning. What's your name?
Good morning, Country Corps. My name is Drew.
Drew, what's going on, buddy? Which one of those headlines is the real headline?
Man, I got a strong feeling it's the one about the Bagel Bites.
You got Morning Wood and bad pizza.
And great intuition, apparently.
Awesome.
All right, you got some Malco movie passes, brother.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, no problem. Now, is it Bagel Bites or pizza rolls? Which ones do you prefer?
I I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like the pizza rolls.
I love me some pepperoni pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls.
Yeah. Especially with ranch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then why do we never learn that it's just too hot? Give it a second. Because you have burned your entire lip with it just oozing out on it.
I don't know. Yeah, you take them out of a 400-degree oven. It's like, oh, shit, I got to eat them now.
All right. Hang on one second, bud. Let me get some info from you, okay?
All righty.
Love you. Have a brush. This is a good paddle. Let's paddle around here. Are you on the? You know you're muted, right? White lines.
Just been talking. Had no idea I was muted. Totally forgot. So I'm going to read this text that Noah sent me again.
Okay.
He said, I heard dudes in the kitchen of the Minute Stop near the office listening to you this morning. He said, your dad be tearing into these folks. I don't know what he's talking about.
I like to check the discrepancies and then just not
worry about communicating it to anybody.
Yeah, not emailing them.
All right. I guess we'll go after this song.
Sure. White lines. Did you not think my text was hilarious? I thought it was hilarious. But first, tell me what we're teasing for 8/12.
Crap, I had it. Had it. Where is it? Bugga, 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 bugga. Lavish kids parties, what do you think?
Sure.
Okay, great.
Mornings on the Max with your Morning Wood.
Which Morning Wood headline is the actual headline for today? Would a homemade soap maker invent new detergent that removes radioactivity from reactor sites?
Would a woman find an 8-carat diamond inside a rotten tree stump?
Or would a woman sue Bagel Bites for being low quality pizza?
901-535-9898. Hi, who is this?
Good morning, Country Core. My name is Drew.
Drew, what's going on, buddy? Which one of those headlines is the real headline?
Man, I got a strong feeling it's the one about the Bagel Bites.
You got Morning Wood and bad pizza.
And great intuition, apparently.
Awesome.
All right, you got some Alco movie passes, brother.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, no problem. Now, is it Bagel Bites or pizza rolls? Which ones do you prefer?
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like the pizza rolls.
I love me some
They're both
pepperoni
terrible for
pizza
you. I like
rolls.
the pizza rolls.
Especially with
I like-
ranch.
Oh,
yeah.
And then why do we never learn that it's just too hot? Give it a second. Because you have burned your entire lip with it just oozing out on
I
it.
don't know. Yeah, you take them out of a 400-degree oven, it's like, oh, I gotta eat them now.
He's right, though. You got to eat them right now. So this woman named Ketlin in Wisconsin filed a class action lawsuit against Bagel Bites for being low-quality pizza. Duh. She had two main issues. One, they don't actually use tomato sauce, just tomato ingredients and seasonings with no thickeners. And two, the cheese on the Bagel Bites isn't real mozzarella, even though it says, quote, real dairy on the box. Being a little nitpicky, aren't you? Caitlin was especially upset about the cheese being from Wisconsin. The lawsuit says, quote, dairy is more integral to Wisconsin than potatoes are to Idaho and oranges to Florida. Anyone in the state can join her class action suit over the deceptive packaging and quality of Bagel Bites. And she didn't give a specific dollar amount she's looking for. That would be up to the court to decide. Bagel Bites are owned by Kraft Heinz, and they have yet to comment on the pending lawsuit.
Yeah, I try to find a picture of her just to, seal the deal.
Just to make sure she had short blonde hair and
Looks like a Karen.
yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. She's suing them because they're low quality. Of course, they're low quality.
They're in the freezer section for $5.
They're processed food. If you look up processed food on Wikipedia, there is a picture of Bagel Bites.
I don't eat those anymore. I remember when they first came out, I did, but man, ever since the pizza rolls, I remember I was having a party, and you have to have the food and
hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah, at my parties.
Right, you have to have hors d'oeuvres.
And Mom's like, "What are you gonna make for the New Year's party?" I was like, not Bagel Bites, pizza rolls. She looked at me like I was like, "Mom, watch, they will go."
She was like, "That's gross. You can't treat your guests that way."
I was like, "When Tom Nolly's coming to your house, if that's my guest, that's what he's getting." Tom Road Rage Nolly is getting pizza rolls
or Bagel Bites, or
and for dinner we're having Hot Pockets.
Speaking of parties, you went to a birthday party over the weekend that was bumping.
It was a 2-year-old birthday party that had a whole farm in the front yard.
Crazy. I can't wait to hear the whole story and hear your story about lavish kid parties at 901-535-9898. We'll talk about that just after 8. Did I do okay? What song is that, Danny? White Lines?
I think it's Grandmaster Flash.
What are you talking about?
White Lines.
I don't recall. How did this come up?
Because I keep singing White Lines because of the white line on your camera today.
Hey, listeners, it's Chris
Oh, white
Murphy.
lines in the camera. Okay. All right, cool. Now I get it.
Let me see. Right. Yes, Justin, it is a song, and they do blow away, and it is Grandmaster Flash and Mel Mel, I guess, Melly Mel. White lines. Sugar Hill Records, 1991. White lines. Oh man, the Sugar Hill Gang. Remember those people?
Yeah, sure.
Rapper's Delight.
That's the only song I know of there.
Hey, bud, let's party.
Hotel, Motel, Holiday Inn. I did not realize it was 1979. Jeez. Jeezel Weasel. We'll be back.
All right. Oh, yeah. Sneaky, sneaky. Get that can to the curb, Al. Should have done it last night, brother. It'd be all right if it sits there overnight. Won't hurt nothing.
Cruise ship. It got its name because every passenger on it is the size of a pumpkin coach.
Oh.
John Stamos will mentor American Idol contestants.
Why?
His lesson to them, if there's a paycheck in it, say yes. Apple Fitness Plus added new workouts for older users. Now the tough part, finding an old person who knows how to use Apple Fitness Plus. Honda will go electric by 2040. But as long as people love defective squeegees and stale jerky, there'll always be a reason to go to the old gas station. It's National Superhero Day. If I could have any superpower, it would be the ability to forget about Glenn Close.
Well, sometimes that thing's funny and sometimes it's not. I don't know what to tell you. Don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I just smelled my wrist brace. Don't judge me. Or do. I don't really care. Ooh, it kind of stinks. I'm going to hang it out in the wind today. Let it air out a little bit. Heavens to Betsy.
Don't move. That white line's right below your nose.
Hi.
Same with me, AJ. It's garbage day, hump day.
Every day's garbage except Friday.
Oh man, my kids are getting big.
Yep. I never smoked weed with my parents either, if it's any consolation to you. But my old man wasn't having none of that. There wasn't none of that going on. He wasn't having it. Ooh. Can I ask you a question? And this may be a serious question. It may not be. Can you say you love gardening if your yard is overgrown?
Were you over at my house this weekend? I mean, you can say it.
But it doesn't send a consistent message, does it? Kicks in the bridge had no descripts.
No, good. Did you know the Sugar Hill Gang, that was 79 Rappers Delight? 79.
Yeah, I did know that. I did. I probably would have said 1980 or 81, but yeah, I knew about the time it came out. I'd have been close. The hip to the hip hip bubba the dump jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogity bee. Life group. Carpets are looking good after being totally shampooed. So did you know you were supposed to clean your walls?
Wash walls?
Yeah.
Um,
Does anybody actually do that?
That's one of my dad's favorite stories as a kid, washing his grandmother's walls.
Oh.
Got to start from the top.
Because it drips and you gotta.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You start from the bottom, you can be doing that all day. I don't know I don't know if people still wash their walls, but I mean, I've washed walls. Like, I see some crap on the walls and I wash them.
But do you just spot it or do you wash the whole wall?
Oh, I just spot it.
Right.
Then I paint it.
Nobody really washes the whole wall, right?
No, I mean, can you believe what'd you say? Was that yesterday? You said that wallpaper's back in?
Yeah.
Can you believe they already came over last night and finished?
Solid. Solid.
What are we doing? Lavish birthday parties.
Yeah.
I got a big old. So the 8-year-old walked in here and goes, "I didn't know it was Wacky Wednesday," and I was like, I didn't see that it was Wacky Wednesday. She goes, and what are you wearing?
Oh, man.
You know, she said, is it Wacky Wednesday? I was like, not that I know of. She's like, what the hell do you have on?
Danny
You don't like meat out of a tube?
and Country Corey
Can we tell you or just show you?
on 98.1 The Max.
Chris Stapleton is coming to town, and we got tickets for you in a half hour. So make sure that you hang around for that.
And I went to a 2-year-old's birthday party this weekend, Saturday, I guess. And they had a petting zoo, and Corey just thought this was crazy. They pull up, and it's Happy Times Farms. They've been doing it for a long time, and they had a pony out front that you could ride. They had baby goats running around all over the place, even in the street. It was nuts. And they had
Goats in the streets.
yeah, it was
South
great.
America over there.
Right. They a donkey. He always brings the donkey with him. And then there I know, right? A llama,
A
you
llama?
name it, ducks, pigs, bunnies, chicks.
Like he just pulled the whole damn thing up in there. So what else did they have? They have a bouncy house?
No, we had Central Barbecue.
Catered?
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
Some beer and wine.
Of course.
Some juice boxes for the kids. I don't know, some birthday cake.
Okay.
We had
So how old was the child turning?
2.
I was thinking maybe 10.
No. See, I didn't think anything about it. I was like, this is fantastic because they've got like a 5-6-year-old too. And my mother always gets on to me like, what is with you and the lavish kids' birthday parties? And I'm like, it's for me. And she thinks it's because I didn't have them as a kid. I'm like, no, I like to plan parties and I like to make them great. And if you want people to come, then you have a petting zoo in your front yard.
What? That's so ridiculous. A kid's birthday party is cake, presents, maybe a game, and then y'all get the hell out of here.
That is because after they're like 5, then they want that. And we want to plan a party.
It just sounds like you're setting yourself up to have to order a petting zoo every year.
It sounds that way, but they don't want the petting zoo anymore. They don't want mom involved anymore. They want a couple girls to come over and spend the night and lock themselves up in the room. And then I am out of a party planning job.
You don't get to have a party. I've just never seen a lavish kids parties like that. I'm willing to bet that besides you and that person that threw that party, that you're the only 2 people on earth that do that.
I disagree. I would make fun of people who did this until I had kids and I had the checkbook and I had the calendar and I got to ideas and I get to do it.
So what's your next? How do you top it though? If you go all out now for a 2-year-old, how do you top it when they're 3 or 4?
You don't because they're not going to even remember it. It's all about the other kids and parents having fun and you planning a party. And then what happens is they'll want to go to Incredible Pizza. So then you don't really get to plan nothing. And then
You can take a petting zoo to Incredible Pizza and have it in the parking lot.
probably, but what I'm telling you is it doesn't necessarily get more lavish as much as it gets you're not involved anymore. And then I'm sure at 16 they're looking for another lavish one. But it ends at like 7 and 8. It ends.
Oh crap! I'm less than 2 years away from 16.
You get it. Get ready. Let me know if you need some balloon arches.
Good thing I've got an Avery savings account. Like literally, nobody's calling. That means nobody does this.
Are you serious, guys?
901-535-9898. Nobody does it, Danny. I'm telling you.
Moms, come on.
You're in the minority here.
You have gone over the top because you just wanted to plan a party and it wasn't even about the birthday party, right? Come on.
Oh wait. Here's the best answer we're gonna get on this. Oh, look at that.
No, I'm not alone.
We'll give
Are
them-
you serious?
I'm telling you, I don't think anybody does this. I think this is. I just don't think anybody does it.
Well, because they don't want to be party planners.
Is that why? Because they don't like playing. They probably can't do balloon arches.
It's really easy. I'll do it for you. Just call me. I love doing balloon arches. Are you serious? Now I just look like a moron. because my kids, I've had both of my kids cry because they're like, Mom, this is ridiculous.
98.1 The Max. Good morning.
Danny.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Corey? It's Ben.
Hey, buddy.
Danny, you know you're in the minority on this.
Really?
Yes, you know you are.
Let me see. Hang on, Ben. Don't hang up. 98.1 The Max. Good morning.
Good morning. I was just calling to let you know that no, Danny is correct. There's a lot more people that do that, and it's more fun when they're younger because they don't remember. And like I have two daughters. I have one that's a freshman in college and one that's a freshman in high school. Their parties were more lavish from the time they were born till like they were 6 than they are now.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. And honestly, I thought it was going to get more expensive as I got older. It wasn't. It was cheaper because she's right. Like the girls, they didn't even want, my oldest didn't even want like a sweet 16. She was just like, yeah, I just want to hang out with some friends. But when they were younger, buddy, we had bouncy houses in my yard. We had everything. And it was more like a family reunion, honestly, or it was a way for me to socialize and hang out and drink. And for my kids to just go play and knock themselves out until they go, passed out because they were tired.
I thank you so much because it is. It's sad to say that it's more for us, but it is. I can't have a party anymore because I have kids.
Oh no, because people think we're crazy if we do that.
Right. So now you just use a 2-year-old birthday party as an excuse for all your adult friends to come over with their kids.
Absolutely, and alcohol is a must. It definitely is a must. And then, of course, you have a cooler full of Capri Suns too. But yeah, it just.
All right.
It's not just Danny. And I live in South Haven, so I'm pretty redneck. So it's.
Oh, thank you.
It's a camouflage bouncy house.
I want a dinosaur one because my daughter wanted a dinosaur party, but then she had a Star Wars one. She did at least want a theme every year, but we did have a different bouncy house or a slide every year.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
In our front yard.
All right, thank you, darling. Have a great day.
All right, you too. Bye.
Ben, what do you think of that?
I think that lady and Danny were working against you.
They're working together. They're in cahoots.
They are. There's no way you go all out every year for your kid's birthday. They're not that important. They're just kids.
That's what the whole reasoning is. We're not doing it for the kids. We're doing it for us because I can't have, hey, y'all want to come over for my 42nd birthday? No, we don't.
Why not? I'd come over for your 42nd birthday because when you throw a party, I don't have to bring anything, remember?
It's free. It's a free night out. Thank you, Ben. Have a great day, brother.
See you, brother.
Bye. I love that you were freaking out. You didn't
I was like, it's running. What do you?
You didn't even know.
Well, I'll tell you because my it shut down. It went to sleep, and right when I clicked it to come back on, I think you started it. And I thought I hit something.
Oh, okay. You thought,
and I was like, "We're running." No, I thought it was great. Good job. And that whole thing was gold. You just put it on 3-way.
Yeah, I just conference them together.
What are you like working over there, like doing stuff?
Hey, I'm like thinking about the show for once. Good.
I mean, that was unbelievable. What a great call.
I figured out since we had Ben on, and he was like, "Yeah, there's no way anybody else does this." I knew one of those other calls had to be some lady going, "No, we're doing this all the time."
I like this thinks I'm some pretentious bitch too. Well, I'm in South Haven.
I don't live in Germantown, so we do it. All right, there's pretty much our whole break.
Huh?
That's pretty much our whole break.
That's great. I just thought of something that I didn't think of putting for the show. Would I be an a-hole parent? Okay, how awesome is this? Germantown Municipal Schools are offering math and science free summer camp from June 1st to June 29th from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. to keep the kids that may have gotten lost in COVID.
Right.
Am I an a-hole to put my kid in that for 4 weeks at the beginning of the summer?
No. Why would you be?
Because that would suck.
Well, I wouldn't want to do it either, but I don't know. It depends on, are they struggling? I mean, have they had trouble? Like Avery makes straight A's. So I wouldn't put her in it. But if she lower grades, I might.
Okay, so Josie makes straight A's, but Macy's, struggling. But I can't put Macy in there and not.
Oh, we got to talk about this. I'll write this on the list for tomorrow. I just wrote summer school.
Okay.
We'll talk about it later. Yeah, that's a good one. I love that. A dilemma. Ooh. See, and I always tried to get away from that.
What?
Everything has to be the same because you're a different kid. You're a different kid than your brother.
I'll tell you this.
Things ain't going to be the same always.
Macy would be a lot more willing to go than Josie if it was flipped around. That's why Macy needs a little help. She doesn't even realize she's going in. When are we doing the staple? 42?
What?
When are we doing the staple? 42, right?
Yeah.
So after this, we need to end the broadcast.
Okay.
Right?
Looks like it.
Well, I mean, they just heard that phone call. Should we just go ahead and end it in case somebody calls or something?
If you like, go ahead.
I just want to have the sound done. Bye, guys. We'll be back, though. We will be back. Okay. Bye-bye.